15 most expensive things in the world. How much would you pay for a new car? An engagement ring? Or even a parking spot? Millionaires and billionaires can stretch the budget as far as their interests take them. Some are willing to pay insane amounts for the best or most limited items. These are the 15 most expensive things in the world. Would you make the splurge? 15. History Supreme Yacht, $4.5 billion. Superyachts are extraordinary in both size and scope. They are visually impressive and will always bring in front a sense of quality and great opulence. Malaysia's wealthiest person, Robert Nock, owns the History Supreme, a 100-foot-long yacht made of solid gold. Designed by UK Stuart Hughes, the boat's master bedroom has a wall made of meteorites and a statue made from the bones of a T-Rex. As Lux Habitat explains, the master suite is adorned with a 68 kg 24-karat gold Aquavista panoramic wall aquarium and a liquor bottle featuring a rare 18.5 carat diamond. 14. Alberto Giacometti's L'Uomo d'Oegd sculpture, $141.3 million. In 2015, a private owner sold this 6-foot-tall bronze statue to Stephen A. Cohen, a hedge fund billionaire. Cohen's collection of modern and contemporary art is widely considered to be among the best in the world, reports Art News. The Swiss artist, Alberto Giacometti, made 6 casts. L'Uomo d'Oegd, or the Pointing Man, is one of them. 13. iPhone 4 Diamond Rose Edition by Stuart Hughes, $8 million. Hughes, an elite British designer, has tried to build a house out of gold. Of course, he'd do the equivalent for an iPhone. The Apple logo is made of 53 diamonds, 500 diamonds encrust the rose gold bezel of the device. A 7.4 carat pink diamond comprises this phone's navigation button. Only 2 of these 32G phones will be produced, according to Hughes. Gold mining mogul Tony Sage owns one of them. He keeps it in Hughes' exclusive chest made of a single block of imperial pink granite and lined with top-grain nubuck leather. 12. Jumbo T206 Hannes Wagner baseball card, $3.12 million. The world record for a baseball card sale goes to this Jumbo Hannes Wagner card from the American Tobacco Company's T206 series. The anonymous seller, who bought it in 2013 for $2.1 million, flipped it for $3.12 million 3 years later. Not a bad investment. So, why is this card so coveted? Only 3 American Tobacco Company cards from this series are in circulation and in decent shape, explains Yahoo News. Plus, Wagner asked to be removed from the series. It's not clear if this was due to the cigarette affiliation or a desire to make money elsewhere. 11. Pasión Azteca, platinum liquor bottle by Tequila Ley, $3, $5 million. The strongest and most expensive tequila in the world, and ZT costs so much because its bottle is made of platinum and white gold and covered in nearly 6,500 diamonds. The tequila itself is a 4-year-old añejo, according to Thrillist. 10. Heinzmann Crystal Piano, $3.22 million. Did you know the first piano was invented in 1709? Its inventor was an Italian harpsichord maker called Bartolomeo di Francesco Cristofori. Wouldn't it be crazy to think 300 years later of the piano invention one would be sold for over $3 million? It really is true. Let's take a close look. Before the Heinzmann Christ was retired and sold at auction for $3.22 million, this piano entertained the world at the 2008 Beijing Olympics. It may look too beautiful to play, but now it makes sweet music in the home of a private owner. 9. Wittelsbach Groff Diamond, $80 million. Found in India during the 17th century, this deep blue diamond was first owned by Spain's King Philip IV and changed hands many times over the ages. In 2008, Christie's London auctioned the 35.36 carat diamond. Graff Diamonds Lawrence Graff won at $24,311,191. Unhappy with the stone's 25 flaws and numerous chips and scratches, a result of its multiple setting changes over the past 360+ years, he recut it into a 31.06 carat diamond. 8. Neiman Marcus Limited Edition Fighter, $11 million. Only 45 of the Neiman Marcus Limited Edition Fighter motorcycles exist. With a carbon fiber frame and titanium features, this bike can hit 190 miles per hour. It first sold for $110,000, not so pricey comparatively. However, enthusiasts love the unusual design and body, the latter carved from a single piece of metal. Now highly sought after, it's our street-legal sci-fi dream come to life, as Neiman Marcus first explained. 7. The domain carinsurance.com, $49.7 million. The internet is for sure one of the things that revolutionized our world. Right now, there are 3.6 billion people using the internet. That's over half of the world's population connected to the web just like you. One area that moves big bucks are domains and URLs. The tricky thing about domains is that most people don't report sales publicly, and domain names come and go every day, to the tune of millions of dollars. However, many big sales have been revealed over the years, including carinsurance.com, explains GoDaddy. The domain sold for $49.7 million. 6. Leonardo da Vinci's Salvator Mundi, $450 million. In 2017, Saudi Prince Badr bin Abdullah bin Mohammed bin Farhan Al Saud bought the Salvator Mundi, savior of the world, at a Christie's auction, shocking everyone with his final bid of $450 million. As Vanity Fair explains, the last known Da Vinci painting in private hands first sold for $60 in 1958. Now, it had a home after the prince won the bidding war by telephone. Due for a September 2018 premiere at the Louvre Abu Dhabi, Salvator Mundi has reportedly been missing since around that time. The exhibit was postponed, and Prince Badr doesn't seem too concerned. 5. Manhattan parking spot, $1 million. Did you know the average car spends 95% of its time parked? Did you know the average person wastes a whole day per year driving around for a parking spot? Between 1978 and 2010, Manhattan lost 25,000 off-street public parking spaces, reports Apartmentality. And developers can only include parking spots for about 20% of new residences. A reliable parking spot has quickly become the new standard for luxury in NYC. In 2015, a boutique Manhattan condo, 15 Renwick, sold 3 spaces for $1 million apiece. 4. Antilia, Mumbai, $2 billion. Worth $22.3 billion, the richest man in India built this 400,000 square foot home in Mumbai in 2012. Business tycoon Mukesh Ambani, his wife, and 3 children enjoy 27 floors of earthquake-proof luxury. Mukesh Ambani is a Stanford University dropout, and in 2021 his total net worth is just over $80 billion. He is now considered the 10th richest person in the world. Named after a mythical Atlantic island, Antilia has a 168-car garage, spa, temple, 2-story rec center, 50-person theater, 3 helipads, garden terraces, ballroom, and guest suites. The best characteristic of this building is that there is a snow room inside it. Yes, you heard it right. Since the Mumbai summer takes some time to get used to, Mukesh Ambani and his family designed a snow room to help them beat the heat. The walls of this dedicated room in the mansion spit out snowflakes. 3. Bluefin tuna, $3.1 million. The Atlantic bluefin tuna is a highly prized food fish and is fished heavily throughout its range. Its value in the high-grade sushi market in Japan is high enough to cause fishers to target this species with unmatched effort. Experts are worried about the future of tuna, officially considered a threatened species. But we're still not sure if a single fish is worth a $3.1 million price tag. Kiyoshi Kimura, a sushi restaurant owner, paid that much for a bluefin tuna at Japan's Toyosu market in early 2019, reports Reuters. Last year. 2. 1963 Ferrari 250 GTO, $70 million. In 2018, the vintage Italian sports car broke a record when Chicago's David McNeil, the founder/CEO of WeatherTech, bought it for $70 million. As CNN explains, it's extremely rare for an owner to part with one at any price because only 39 were built by Ferrari between 1962 and 1964. At the time of McNeil's purchase, the auction chairman James Knight said, "The Ferrari 250 GTO is the motoring market's equivalent of Van Gogh sunflowers." Who else owns this legendary vehicle? Ralph Lauren, Pink Floyd drummer Nick Mason, and British billionaire Lord Anthony Bamford. 1. Graf Diamonds Hallucination Watch, $55 million. Completed in 2014, the Hallucination Watch by London-based Graf Diamonds took several thousand hours of work and 110 carats to create, reports Money Incorporated. A sculptural masterpiece, the platinum quartz watch is encrusted in yellow, pink, blue, gray, and orange diamonds in different cuts. I don't know about you, but I would take an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak all day. That would cost 5,500 times less. Plus that watch is just beautiful. It's my favorite. Fun fact. The Audemars Piguet Royal Oak is named after a famous battleship. The Royal Oak was chosen as it came from the name of a series of 8 vessels belonging to Britain's Royal Navy. The Royal Navy christened the vessels with the name of the tree that infamously shielded King Charles II of England from the Roundheads following the Battle of Worcester in 1651. Well, that's everything for today's video. Hope you stayed with us so far, otherwise you wouldn't have guessed my favorite watch. Make sure you check the other videos linked in the description below for more great content on luxury. Thanks for tuning in today. Take care.